Hello dear students, this is Ram Kumar, your social science teacher from Magaris Vidyavanti Senior Secondary School, Coimbatore. I hope all are doing well. First of all, I welcome you for this academic year 2020-21. This is a civics video lesson for grade 7. In this lesson, you are going to learn Unit 1, Equality in Indian Democracy, Chapter 1, Unequality. Equality is one of the key elements of democratic country, so it is very important to learn about it. In this chapter, you will learn more about equality, what it is, why it is important in a democracy. I am very glad to record a video lesson today, that is April 14, on the topic equality, because this day is the birthday of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the father of Indian Constitution. His birthday is celebrated as World Equality Day. Even Canada government celebrates his birthday as National Equality Day. He says democracy can't last unless there lies at the base of it social democracy. What does social democracy mean? It means a way of life which recognizes liberty, equality and fraternity, that is brotherhood, as the principles of life. Let's see the synopsis for this lesson. The first one, Kanta story. Second one, Om Prakash Valmiki's sufferings in studenthood. Mr. and Mrs. Ansari's struggle to rent a house in an apartment in city. Fourth one, recognition of equality. Fifth one, to implement the equality. Sixth one, Rosa Parks, civil rights movement. Seventh one is conclusion. Let's begin by looking at Kanta's story. She is a woman from Dalit community, that is considered lower caste, and is a household worker. On election day in the morning, she was standing in a line with others who are from rich poor family and from all castes and religions. She was excited to vote because she was given equal right to cast her vote and told her friend Suja, household worker, that all can vote as equal citizens of our country. Days went by. Her daughter Gudia was falling sick frequently because she lives in an untidy slum and has a drain behind her house. She can't take the day off from her work because she needs to borrow money from her employers to take her daughter to the doctor. Her job as a domestic help tires her out, and finally he ends her day by again standing in a long line in front of government hospital. This line is unlike the one in the morning, standing with all the people who are from rich poor family and from all the caste and religion, because most of the people who are standing in front of the hospital are poor. This is one of the incidents where inequality exists. Let's see Om Prakash Valmiki's suffering in studenthood. He is a Dalit writer and he has written his autobiography entitled Jyotan. In his autobiography, he says about his sufferings faced when he was a student of class 4. He was made to sit separately at the last behind all other students, even near the door. His teacher asked him to clean the classroom and playground while other students were learning. On seeing this, his father held his hand and shouted at the teacher that his son is going to learn this same school. Even after him, more students will learn in the same school from Dalit community. Even though Om Prakash facing all bitter experience, he has become a notable writer in Indian literature. Really, it is his achievement. Dear students, from this story, you would have learned we should not ill-treat others in the name of caste, creed, race, and religion. Next, let's see Mr. and Mrs. Ansari struggle to rent a house in an apartment in a city. They are a Muslim couple who migrated to a city and looking to rent an apartment in a city. They had the money and so paying the rent was no problem. They went to a property dealer for help to find a place. The dealer informed them he knew about quite a few apartments that were available for rent. They visited the first apartment and the couple liked it very much and decided to take it. However, when the landlady found out their names, she made an excuse about how she could not rent the house to someone who ate meat because the building did not have any non-vegetarian residents. Both the Ansaris and the property dealer were surprised to hear this because they could smell fish being cooked in the neighbor's house. The same excuse was repeated in the second and third apartments. Finally, property dealer told them that they might want to change their names and call themselves Mr. and Mrs. Kumar. The Ansaris were reluctant to do this and decided to look some more. In the end, it took a whole month of looking at apartments before they found a landlady who was willing to give them a place on rent. Students, we have to think all are human beings and have equal rights. We should not ill treat others. Next, the recognition of equality includes some of the following provisions in the Constitution. First, that every person is equal before the law. What this means is that every person from the president of the country to Kanta, a domestic worker, has to obey the same laws. Second, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, or whether they are female or male. Third, every person has access to all public places, including playgrounds, hotels, shops, and markets. All persons can use publicly available wells, roads, and bathing guards. Fourth, untouchability has been abolished. Next, let's see the two ways in which the government has tried to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the Constitution is first through laws and second through government programs or schemes to help disadvantaged communities. There are several laws in India that protect every person's right to be treated equally. In addition to laws, the government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of communities and individuals who have been treated unequally for several centuries. These schemes are to ensure greater opportunity for people who have not had this in the past. For example, midday meal. This attracts students to come to school and learn, and all the students are sitting together and eating. Second one, reservation in education and employment. Third one, scholarship for socially weaker section. Next, earlier the black people who are in USA were treated as slaves, and there are separate school, shops, and hospital for them. African Americans were treated extremely unequally there. For example, when traveling by bus, they either had to sit at the back of the bus or get up from their seat whenever a white person wished to sit. Rosa Parks was an African American woman. Tired from a long day at work, she refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man on 1st December 1955. Because of her civil rights movement, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was established and prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. Let's get into the conclusion. There are always communities and individuals trying to expand the idea of democracy and push for the greater recognition of equality on existing as well as new issues. Let us understand their needs and rights and treat all equally. Thank you.